Welcome back. Welcome back to this channel. Welcome back to my studio. I'm Dori Patrick. I'm a mixed media artist. I work out of my home studio here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So welcome back if you are returning, and welcome if you are new here. I am trying really hard to get back into the swing of Talkie Tuesdays, and I honestly, um, I almost didn't try this today, but I thought, you know what? Done is better than perfect, right? That is always what I tell my students when we're working on things. Done is better than perfect. This won't be perfect, but I really wanted to touch base with y'all and share a few things, some of the news. And of course, there's a fly buzzing around, driving me crazy. Ah, so I'm coming at you here in early-ish August. Um, and yeah, it's been, I think I say this every year. Summer flies by. Every year it gets faster and faster. Um, we just, let's see, we did 5 total shows this summer. We started in May at the Marian. Yeah, I think it's 5. We started with the Marian Arts Festival in May. I had never been a part of the Marian Arts Festival before, but as many of you know, I had a store in Uptown Marion, and back in the day when I had the store and the art studio, that was like our biggest day of the year. And it truly is. It's a well-tended event. People are very serious about their art shopping. They're very curious about art as well. So it was just this fabulous, fabulous show for us. It was super, super windy that weekend. In fact, I had to send hubby out to the local home improvement store to get us some extra ratcheting straps and pavers, these big rocks. We are we are always like really solid at shows. We have a system, we have heavy weights, we have extra sandbags. So we're always ready for wind when we do our outdoor events. But this was next level wind. It was so crazy. It was just blustering down that main street that we were on. So it was it was harrowing, but once we got it all set up and we ratcheted it down even more than usual, it was good. And the next day was windy too, but we knew we were going to hold because we had everything covered, and it was a fabulous day. So because I had the business in Marion for 12 years, I got to see a lot of my old customers and fellow business owners who have come and gone over the years. That was really, really fun. Um, Kiddos that I used to host parties and do camps with and stuff in our studio, they're not kiddos anymore. They've grown up, and they come and say hi. It was such a heart-filled day. It was so wonderful. Had a lot of fun there. And then in June, so I don't know if I'm going to list all these in order, actually. Where did I go in June? I'm looking at my notes on the wall there. In June, we went to Wazeda, Minnesota, suburb of Minneapolis, and beautiful area, super hot. It was super hot. The weatherman, I think, really scared everybody away. It was warm, uh, but we were on a lake. I, I thought it was not that bad, but people had decided it was too hot. So that was kind of a bummer, and It was, I mean, it was fine. I shouldn't say it was a bummer. Something good always comes from all these shows. And at that particular show, we sold a very large piece, which really saved our bacon that weekend. But anyway, yeah, so it was kind of the other shows, there were some highs, there were some lows. With shows, you kind of never know. Weather is a big factor in what happens at a show. So when it was super hot, it was slower. When it was cooler and breezier, it was nice. So, but all in all, we averaged very well and very on track for what we usually do with the summer of shows. I finished my last one up at the end of July. We were in Appleton, Wisconsin, which is one of my favorite places to go. If you ever are in the area, stop into Appleton, Wisconsin. It's a fun, fun place. And they have a brand new, spanking new art museum that they are just about ready to unveil. And it looks fabulous. It wasn't ready for us to go visit it yet, but when we were there. But yeah, so since then, um, now we're into August. I came home to all the stuff have been needing to do all summer long. The weeds were waist high, and so I was able to tackle a lot of the yard work that had been ignored for a while. I got my second shingles vaccine. Have you guys gotten the shingles vaccine? And I'm curious how did it go for you? Because the first one, so it comes in 2 doses in case you don't know, and they recommend it for people over 50. I knew the second I was able to get it, I would, because my mom had shingles a few years back, and it was awful for her. She said it was the worst pain she'd ever experienced. Um, and watching her go through that really motivated me to get the vaccine. But for me, the vaccine like kicked me in the butt. The first one, I underestimated it. I timed it kind of badly. I was just tired and achy, you just feel like you're not yourself. And then the second one, I scheduled for when we got back from our last summer show because I knew I had heard the second one was worse. And it was a lot worse. Man, it hit me like a truck. I was sick. I mean, sick. I wasn't sick, but I was achy, exhausted, tired, headache. I mean, I felt sick, and it was a good 4 days before I really started feeling better. But the good news is you don't have to go and get that vaccination like every year all the time. I think they're good for like 10 years. Is what I heard, but I will double check on that. So thank goodness it's behind me now. It's behind me. Who's got time for that? And the other thing is, like, I timed it perfectly because I knew I didn't have any commitments. So if I did feel kind of crummy, I could just crash and deal with it. But it was also beautiful outside, like low temps, low humidity. I could have been outside. I love being outside in the summer. It was perfect weather for working in the yard, but I was too sick to enjoy it. So then, of course, by the time I got over it, I had to go do my yard work in the heat. But anyway, I know, first world problems, right? So I've got some fun things to share with you. The shows were great. We're back home. We're getting into back into the routine. I would say I was pretty tuckered out by the time we got that last show done. So I'm really happy to just have a little time off. Not a lot. It's not really time off. It's more like shifting focus into other things. I am still enjoying visiting my friends at the Eastern Iowa Arts Academy. I try to get in the, I think it's just about every Wednesday. I think at the end of the month is we don't meet, but the first like 3 Wednesdays I get to go help the folks from the ARC who come and do art. And we are getting ready for a gala. And these are folks with varying uh, developmental disabilities, are creating a body of work that we are going to display in the Arts Academy, and we are going to dress up, and we're going to have fancy mocktails and little snacks and stuff, and we're going to show off their art. And I think some of it is going to be for sale too. The date for that, if you're local and you want to come out for it, the tickets are available online. I'll try to put a link. Why am I not finding? Okay, in my next video, I'll share the date, but I think it is Friday, September 26th. If you Google Eastern Iowa Arts Academy Gala, you should probably find it. And the tickets are very affordable. It's a fundraiser for the Academy because they're trying to make money to put in an elevator and make the bathrooms ADA compliant so that the whole building can be more accessible to everyone. So we have been doing some fun stuff with those guys. We've been doing a little bit of pottery. We've been making some little, I think you call them luminaries. They're like little pots, and then they put little holes through them so you could put like a votive candle in, and the light shines through the light. So this week we're going to work on painting and sealing those. And then there are some paintings also that are going. So we did some animals, we did some abstract work. They did some ink, like watercolor, ink pictures that we've got to get framed up, and all kinds of stuff. So that is bringing me so much joy. So much joy. I can't even. It's so much fun. So I'm helping out there. I have been away from the ceramic center for a while. I was really in a groove where I was getting down there 3 times a week, and I had a good rhythm going with my hand building pieces. I've kind of got this backlog of pieces that I need to get glazed. So I'm hoping this week will be the week I will just get back into my rhythm where I try to do like Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. And that seems to work well for me, but we'll see. Tomorrow, yeah, we'll see. I really want to because that also brings me a ton of joy. But I had to just step away for a while to get through all my shows and get everything done. But I have also been selling to a few gift stores. I've got a new customer is this fabulous shop. If you are in Madison, Wisconsin, look up Artsy Fartsy. It's on Monroe Street, and it is the cutest dang place you will ever see. I promise you, you will love it. It feels, and Allison and her mom Jeanette own it and run it, and it feels like Allison is my sister from another mister. You know how you just meet somebody? And we've been friends online for a long time. We never met in person until I was passing through on my way to Appleton to the show, and I dropped off their wholesale order. They now have my cards and stickers in their store, and they are just a perfect fit. It is the cutest store. You've got to go. If you love color, happy, joy, encouragement, sass, there's a lot of sassy stuff there. There's a lot of stuff for folks who love to journal and make things, but there's also cute little purses. And I mean, it is just too fun. Anyway, so I've been filling some wholesale orders here and there over the summer. I'm gearing up to really ramp that up. I just have to, I'm more organized than I used to be, and I need to ramp it up just a little bit more. So I'm very clear on my inventory. You know what I mean? So I can just easily fill my orders faster. It's getting faster, but I want to make it even faster. So I'm very excited about that chunk of my business. That is it's a really nice little addition to the other things that I do in my business. Um, so if you happen to know of a cute little boutique or card shop that might be looking for a little colorful, sassy goodness, send them my way. I can send them the info. I'd love to. What is it? My girlfriend said, world domination, one sticker at a time. So that's what I'm going for. Um, yeah. So, oh, and one little thing. Look what I did this week. And I don't know how well you're going to see this, but look at that, you guys. Can you see that? I just got done. My friend Kayana works in Uptown Marian. She's a tattoo artist. This is my drawing. And if many of you have purchased it from me, it's actually been turned into a sticker. It's my Sacred Heart sticker. And she blew it up a little and put it on my arm. It's still ouchy. I mean, it's fresh. I got it this week. But I don't know how well the camera is picking it up, but it looks like my sketch. And I have wanted this forever. I have wanted it forever. I love tats. I want to get more. It's a matter of just making the time, putting it on the calendar, even when it's weeks ahead. Then at least you know you've got it and just doing it. It's like once you do it, you're like, why did I wait so long? I love it. Yeah. So I'm really excited, happy about that. I mean, I'm not excited about the healing process, but that's just part of it. But so that's my news there. And then I have some really big news, and that is that I am one of the teachers for Fodder School 5. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm super excited. They announced my participation today, so now I can blab about it. We kind of we're like keeping it as a surprise until our date to release it, and today's the day. So yes, Fodder School 5. I am one of the teachers, and I am telling you, you guys if you have done Fodder School before, you know what I mean. It is a lot of bang for your buck. It is so good. So they're offering the Fodder Challenge, which starts in October, I believe. And I'm going to put all the links in these show notes so you can read for yourself all the details and what it costs and everything. But there's a challenge. So there's 10 of us that are teachers, and there's a little mini project, and that's called the Fodder Challenge. And that is a separate little purchase that's very, very affordable if you kind of want to dip your toe into what Fodder School is. And you'll get to meet all the teachers and kind of see their style and what they're about. And then Fodder School 5, which is the bigger purchase, is a year-long mixed media extravaganza. It's so fun. And basically, each month, a different instructor takes over for the month. And so the first part of the month, you get lessons from the instructor on the fodder or the collage material or whatnot you're going to create for your project. And then the later part of the month, they release the project. And so my Fodder Challenge project is a sketchbook project. It's kind of like I show how I take work I don't like anymore and tear it up and rework it in a sketchbook. Then my main project are my split heads. And I'll try to pop a few photos in here. The split heads came from I think a moment when I actually started that kind of technique with florals, where I just was frustrated with how precious they were looking and tore them up and and put them back together, and then I show you how I problem solve this now pieced together head or face. And I do a triptych in the lesson. So you kind of get to see me go through the decision process 3 times in different ways. And then we use some of the fodder we created to make the project. And then you get that every month. It's a new instructor for a whole year. It's so much fun. And you have lifetime access, so you can take your time. You don't have to rush to get it all done. Nobody's grading you. It's so much fun. And the community that has built around this, this is the 5th year now that Fodder School is going. It just gets bigger and better. It's so much fun. And I am so honored to be part of it because Wendy, who owns and runs Fodder School, she takes good care of us as artists and as contributors, and she takes good care of you, the customer, as well. I couldn't be more impressed. I couldn't be happier. Let's go. I'm just sad we have to wait until October to get going. But anyway, and I'll be sharing a little bit more of that too as we get closer to when start time is here. But for now, I'll share a link. It'll be in the show notes here, and you can check it out. Sign up. Please join us. You won't regret it. You're absolutely going to love it. If you are interested in mixed media, whether you are just dipping your toe in or if you are an expert at what you do already, everyone can benefit from Fodder School because it's just so jam-packed with fun new ideas. So I hope you will think about joining us, and love to see you over there. Let me see. Am I forgetting anything? I think that's it for now. I'm going to try to make this more regular so I can break this down into more bite-sized chunks. I do want to talk to you maybe in the next video about my happy planner. Now that we're more than halfway through the year, I've made some discoveries about it that I want to talk to you about. And those of you who do happy planner, I'd love to hear what your take is on it. I love it. I still love it. I think now that I've used it for several months, I'm going to show you kind of what I do with it, how I use it. But I think I already know I want to make some changes for next year when I get my happy planner for 2026. But I think that'll be a topic for another day. But I just want to say, hey, I miss you guys so much. Let me know what you're up to. I love hearing what you're up to. Some of you have been traveling and doing some fun retreats. I love that. Very good. That's well spent time and money, I think. An art retreat. I want to go on. Maybe someday soon. But anyway, I'm going to leave this here. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are finding a little creative time in your day to express yourself and take care of yourself. And I will see you here again soon. Bye-bye.